And BR radio program, college football. Now, college football does officially start tomorrow. It's not a game that the nation is going to be captivated by. But Thursday, really, when people will be tuning in, then coming up the full first slate Saturday. That includes San Diego State here locally. San Diego State will start its campaign against Northern Arizona, then on the road at North Carolina, which is yet to name a quarterback, by the way. A little bit of gamesmanship, I would think, for the head coach of the Tar Heels, Larry Fedora. Let's say hello for the first time on this radio program to J.J. Whittaker. He's a senior cornerback who I guess is not on Twitter. Normally people promote athletes coming on here. They're not on Twitter. Let's say hello to J.J. Whittaker on the Mighty 1090. J.J., Darren Smith, thank you for the time.
Good afternoon, guys. Thanks for having me.
Are you not on Twitter?
Yes, sir. I'm not on Twitter.
Why would that be? It's 2014. What's the deal?
I'm the only kid out the loop, man. I don't know. I guess I leave the Twitter for the young guys.
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding? Stop with that. There must be some reason why you're not on Twitter.
Honestly, man, Twitter it's a lot of drama, especially being out here, being in college and whatnot. You get a lot of followers, sometimes good, sometimes bad. It could get you some girl trouble, some friend trouble. It's a lot of trouble, man. Twitter's not for me.
All right, fair enough. I like that approach there as well. So you would encourage, now you're a senior captain on this team, so what are you going to say to these freshmen here who all decide that they want to go on Twitter and start tweeting around about stuff?
I'm going to tell them, be careful, man. Be careful. It's all good once you get the followers, but then after that, man, I'm going to tell you, watch what you say because you can never take it back once it's online.
All right, well, you're getting set. Does it feel like game week? Does it feel different this week than it felt last week and the week bore?
Oh, man, does it. It's a tremendously great feeling because we're working on hitting somebody else. We've been hitting each other for the last 3 weeks, so we can actually take our anger out on somebody else, and, it's the best feeling in the world.
You get Northern Arizona coming up this week. Take us back. Give us a sense of what camp has been all about, because I know camp for the first week, at least according to what was reported here, I don't know that people were very happy with the way camp started for the Aztecs. How about where you guys are finishing camp?
Yeah, it started a little rough. We got on defense at least, we have a injured linebacking staff and a very unexperienced safety group. And nobody's really played at the safety position, so it's a lot of bumps and bruises every now and then. But, as camp went on, we all kind of started to be on the same page. So the ball is rolling right now and things are clicking, and we're right into game. We're right where we want to be.
We're talking to J.J. Whittaker, Aztec senior cornerback. San Diego State, 4 o'clock, taking on NAU at Qualcomm Stadium. So Coach Long, he's happier today than he was, let's say, like 3 weeks ago?
Most definitely. I would definitely say so.
All right, you are a senior captain, correct?
Yes, I am.
You were voted upon. How does the captainship, how does that captaincy, how does it work for San Diego State?
At San Diego State, everyone who is at camp votes. It's a peer voting between their teammates, and they vote on the guys who can do the job. And we actually have 4 captains this year, 2 on offense, 2 on defense.
So what did it mean to you when you found out that you were going to be one of the 4?
It meant a lot to me. We play for our seniors, and I am a senior. So just the fact that the younger guys are able to, vote me as a captain and somebody they look up to as a role model. Now, I just want to do my part and lead by example on as well as off the field at any time.
When you say lead by example, what does that mean exactly? Give us a sense of, if you could define that, what it means to lead by example. What do you mean? So
leading by example on the field would mean running to the ball after every play. It means making the right decision, having no mental errors. It means being on time to meetings. And off the field, it means being on time in class, always showing up to class, doing the right things, helping people when they need to be helped, opening the door for people, greeting people as they walk by. I'm a master's student right now, so just getting my degree, showing these younger guys that, you can get your degree here, and I'm working on my 2nd degree now, so just always setting the stone for the younger players.
Not getting in trouble on Twitter?
Oh, definitely none of that.
Who did you vote for? Did you vote for yourself?
No, I did not vote for myself. I voted for one of the other guys who was a captain, Sam Meredith, and he's on the defensive line, and I voted for another defensive line.
Well, I'll tell you what, JJ, it sounds like you're taking the role very seriously there. I mean, I know sometimes people see team captains and you go, oh, wow, that's really nice. I don't know that I've ever heard anybody actually take that responsibility on and lay it out the way you just did.
Oh, definitely. I mean, it means a lot to me that these guys look up to me, so I want to do the very best job I can.
Well, J.J. Whittaker's here. He's a defensive back at San Diego State. Now, help me out with this because I'm really not sure. You're a senior, but are you out of eligibility after this year?
I actually am not. I just petitioned for a 6th year, so we're just waiting to see and hear if I can get that year back or not.
Okay, and the reason you did that, so people understand who might not know the backstory here, you redshirted, you tore your ACL prior to the start of the 2010 season. You
Correct.
missed all of 2011 with a knee injury, 2012 with a broken scapula, which, I mean, I don't know how many people even know what that is. That's your shoulder, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That is 3 seasons here. What has life been like for you being sidelined for 3 straight seasons at San Diego State?
Man, it was really tough for me. It was hard to understand. It was hard to understand at first, but I just kept praying, and with a great family support and the staff here and the medical staff here and my teammates. You know, without the combination of all, I couldn't have done it.
It sounds like you might be the bionic man too. I mean, with new knees and new shoulders and new everything,
man,
like the $6 million man, right?
That's actually pretty funny. My coaches, they always they call me the old man, bionic man, and I get all kind of little nicknames walking around the facility, but they know they know it's well deserved, and I'm just glad I could be back playing again.
How tough was it? I mean, how tough is it to sit there and just watch, be a spectator there when you want to be out running around on the football field?
Oh man, I didn't practice for 3 years, so it was really tough, and just the first day I got to get back on the field, man, I was excited. It felt like I was putting the helmet on for the first time all over again.
And you were great last year, too, a second-team All-Mountain West Conference as well, and getting set for your senior season and what might be your second to final season at San Diego State. How are the Aztecs feeling now, just as a group? 4 straight bowl games. You guys played in the Idaho Potato Bowl last year, co-Mountain West Conference champs a couple seasons ago with a couple of other teams. How's the team looking here, getting set for another year?
We're feeling good. We're confident right now. Our confidence is at an all-time high, and we just want to go out and play Aztec football and play with confidence. So I think this buzz that we got around campus and around this community is really hot right now. So it's helping us even get to where we want to be.
Where do you guys want to be? What is the next step for San Diego State football?
We want to win, We want to win the Mountain West Conference, and we want to win every game on our schedule.
All right, Win 20 is interesting because people might see this on Twitter. I know you're not on Twitter, but the Aztecs official Twitter account always does what's called a hashtag Win 20. What exactly does that mean for people who might be wondering?
It's our championships that we've won our conference championships. So winning 20 means we want to win the 20th championship. We would have 19 championships.
So 19, not the team doesn't, but the university has 20 conference. Okay.
Yes.
So is there any internal competition here to see which team it's going to be that actually is number 20?
I mean, I guess you could say so, but this team right here wants to win it.
3-3-5 defense. Kind of unique.
Sir.
Rocky Long's, it's your head coach's hallmark. It's the way he structures his defense. It's unique. Had you ever heard of 3-3-5 before Rocky Long?
No, actually I haven't. I mean, I played with a little bit on NCAA in high school, and I remember West Virginia running it. But, I mean, other than that, not too much at all. I like it personally now, though, as a player because, we have 5 defensive backs. So we got 1 more defensive back, and we're really a team back there. In its own sense, we have to be all on the same page in this back end because we all have our own responsibilities that are very vital to this defense and the play called.
You got to be pretty confident to play the position that you play here. And, it's been suggested to me that you might be a guy who Rocky Long says, all right, we're going to let J.J. Whittaker. He's going to be out there by himself. We're not going to rotate safety help over. How confident do you have to be to play your position, especially when it's just might be you one-on-one with a wide receiver and no help coming?
Oh, I mean, I knew that coming into playing the position of corner. That when you're expected to do something on this football team, you need to be able to do it. You need to be able to provide. And everyone's expectations, not only for me alone being on the corner, but, I mean, a safety as well. We all have high expectations of each other, and it's our job to have enough confidence and to play that way and do the job. That's done.
Last thing for you. Last year, when San Diego State started its season, you guys got off to a nightmare start. It was an 0-3 start to the season. I thought it was one of the great coaching jobs that I had seen here locally. You guys were able to turn it around, make yourself bowl eligible. How much time have you spent on that? How do you avoid the kind of start that you had a year ago?
Well, it all starts in camp, and it all starts with our senior leadership. And I think maybe the difference between last year and this year is we didn't break down at all in camp. We stayed focused. Obviously, it's a grind, but we were able to stay focused, and we had the younger guys focused as well, and understanding that just because we're playing a subdivision team doesn't mean they can't come out on all cylinders and kick our butt. So we just wanted to make sure that the younger guys knew, as well as the seniors, that we have to get this ball rolling and we need to stay on point.
Well, no looking ahead to North Carolina. It's all business this
all.
week. Northern Arizona only.
August 30th.
What do you know about Northern Arizona?
They are offensively, they're a pretty good team. They got the quarterback coming back. His first year was last year. They got a really good receiver and 2 really good tight ends. So they're well put together. They lost a running back, but other than that, it's a good team, play action team, trying to hit you up top every now and then. So it should be interesting. It's going to be a great game.
Well, hey, JJ, thank you very much for doing this. It's been a pleasure to speak with you. Kudos to you and just sticking with it here. And we will see you out there coming up on Saturday. Appreciate the time.
Thanks a lot. Have a blessed day, and thanks for having me.
Thank you. That is J.J. Whittaker, Aztec cornerback. And people, I'd seen that. I always wondered, like, what is this Win 20 thing? And I didn't really understand it. Win 20 is in reference to 19 football championships. They're looking for football title number 20. I mean, it's not an athletic department thing. It's Win 20. So that's, hashtag motivation, whatever. But that's where that comes from.